So my name is Muhunyo Maina. I'm the curator for Iman. This exhibition is called Makonde Modern, and it's re-examining the role of Makonde sculpture, 20th century art history. So this exhibition is based off a report I wrote with Zachary Kingdon, who's the head of African collections at the National Museum of Scotland. So we conducted research on the collection of Salim Lalani, which you see exhibited in this hall. And we basically catalogued 200 sculptures and then wrote a report based on the importance of the collection as a collection of Makonde heritage. You know, this is probably the one collection in Africa that has all of the Makonde masters in one collection. And so we wrote a report based off that. And graciously, Salim Lalani has allowed us to collect these sculptures and exhibit them here in Alliance Francaise. So we're very proud to actually exhibit these sculptures after cataloging them a year ago. I genuinely think it has to be one of Tanzania's most important sculpture collections. Number one, I think just for the sheer volume. Most Makonde sculptures were bought by tourists and then taken outside of Tanzania. So I'm pretty certain this is the largest collection in the country. Not only is it the largest collection in the country, it has, as I said before, works which you really can't find in the continent. I mean, somebody like Samaki Likankoa, who's the founder of a whole genre of sculpture. You won't find any of his pieces certainly in the continent. They're all locked away in the West. Chanoa Maundu too. These are people who we read about. But as Africans, because this work has been basically taken out of the country, we don't have access to it. So it's a very important collection for us and our art history. What I want people to see is the individuals who created the different styles. And I want them to see how talented individual artists within these Makonde collectives are. Because of the way Makonde sculptures have been sold, showcased, hardly any credit has been given to individual artists and their individual work. So the one thing I would really hope people take away, it's what I took away, was just how talented individuals are, you know? People like Christian Madanguo, Letunu. There's also a lot of people who've been unrecognized entirely as individual sculptors. So I really hope this exhibition showcases how talented these individual people were. Yeah, again, I think this is a great opportunity to hear what Makonde sculptors think about their own work. Yes. Virtually everything that's been written about Makonde sculpture has not been written by Makonde people. And so this is very important because you get the perspectives of some of the descendants of these artists. So we have Matthias Nampoka. His father worked with these masters in the 80s and 70s. So to hear his perspective of his own heritage, really, what they think about their work, what Makonde sculpture means to Makonde people, rather than how people have perceived it as consumers. So it's going to be very, very, very impactful.